Check, check, check. Is this thing on? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'll tell you why I was late. All right? I had to put on the Bitcoin tie. At the last minute, I put on the Bitcoin tie. All right? Can you hate me for it? Can you hate me for it, baby? I want to actually get the mic out of the way of the tie. Tie looking fresh today. Look at that. Woo! Dude, I'm getting diesel, so I'm looking bigger in my suit. Urgh. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Shout out to everybody here in the live stream. I put Bitcoin in a whack cup and handle and called the bump. Is there any way I could show you my trading view chart? In a whack cup and handle and called the bump. Now that tie is the extra mile. That's the tie, man. So awesome. Got water in your coat, left shoulder. Don't worry about it, man. It's water on my coat from my hair. Don't worry about it. Audio and sync are 100%. Shout out to Jay Hart. You're the man for saying that. Very nice of you. Let's do some damage. Let's drink some lemon water out of the water. Look, you don't do this. Doesn't go in like that. Doesn't go in like this. I like that. Isn't that funny? Like, I love that mime stuff. Probably get lemon in my... Oh, there we go. Turn it away from your face. And you have this giant lemon. It's hard to keep it going right where you want it. And then you get that extra drip in there. Put the lemon in the water. That's what we do here. Decalcify the pineal gland. Get yourself on another level. A higher frequency of thought. I'm telling you right now, that's how you will change your life. And every single day in the live, we start with the lemon water. Ain't nobody dope as me, so fresh and clean. So fresh and so clean. I just want to move this mic so you can see the Bitcoin tie. Like, it's a little sad. But I can pull the gain up, and I'll stand further away. And there we go. We can position it, and there we have it. I'm a little louder there. How's that for you, though? Am I too loud? Am I too loud? Like your ring, it looks king. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is my diamond ring from my wife. My wife gave me on my wedding. Not many men have a diamond wedding ring. Bitcoin Tie is the new star of the show. Loud and proud. We need a Bitcoin pop shield. I know, right? Oh, that's funny. Sounds good. Sounds good. 2 Live crew. Shout out to everybody here. I start with the French press and the like button. My man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I'm excited. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the chat, shall we? Let's talk about the chats. Let's break down the chats with, and you know, I was live on Around the Blockchain yesterday. Did I not call the pump for Bitcoin? Right here. Bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame. You know, we were low on the 1 hour, low on the 4 hour. I said it's likely we're going to get a pump to the upside. I went live in front of thousands of people and said there was a 70 to 80% chance that we were going to pump. Now, if I was wrong, it wouldn't have looked too good, right? I would have been like, oh, that lifer guy is kind of a clown. But now everyone that joins my group gets to look loud and proud. So when I open my mouth, I try to use the technical analysis to back myself up. If I say anything, boom, boom, boom. Bitcoin to 30K by next week. That new coin update is fire on the mobile app. There you go, man. What did they do? What is the new update? It just looks nice, their whole user experience. Dude, you need to be commenting for sports games. Thank you. We will. We're going to get it. They're going to come for us. That's what we're waiting for. We want a CBS. We want to, you know, I don't know who, but we want a contract. We definitely want a contract. I'm going for a contract. That's the idea, man. That's the idea. So look, let's break down Bitcoin for you right now. It's all fun and games until it's not, right? Everyone's excited, but let's hone in. Let's take a deep breath. If you made some good trades, you take profits on a green day. Big green candles are where people should be taking profito. How do we figure out this? Look, swing down to swing down. Swing up to swing up. That is bullish divergence. Your TA is amazing, lifer. Shout out to Lee Quest. Looks like there is a giant diamond forming and got deleted as I read the comment. Bison9, you love to like delete your stuff, man. What's going on? Looks like there's a giant diamond forming on the 4 hour ETH chart. Diamond up or down, man? You didn't call it a bearish or a bullish. You got to tell me which type of diamond are you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in IT. And I type fast. Your most precious asset, and that is your time. Thank you for your most precious asset, and that is your time. Best TA in the game right here, peeps. Oh, you didn't know? If I didn't watch BitBoy, I didn't think I would ever have found you, cryptolifer. Thank you, man. Bearish maybes. Gary Johnson goes for it, and yet you see a deer. What the heck? I hate weird comments. They throw me off. Only take the commentator gig if they understand that you can't work CPI day. What up, Lifer? Thank you for what you do. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for everyone coming on in. You people are hilarious. So look, the 1 hour got overbought and the 15-minute got overbought. It's going to come to the downside. That is what it is. It's also away from the 21-day moving average. Price always comes back to the 21. Once you understand how price action relates and has a relationship, honestly, just understanding the relationship between price and the 21, this white moving average, will change your life. If you spend 2 years playing with price action in the 21, 2 years later, you will come out with an ATM machine. Yeah, most people don't think so, but I'm telling you right now, 2 years later, you will come out with an ATM machine. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. The charts don't lie, baby. Shout out to Dustin Calva, Super Chat. Send in a Super Chat for a deep dive on your favorite coin. You look like $1 million in a bear market. What will you look like in a bull market? Shout out to Zabu Do, man, my dude. Do you have a KYC to withdraw from KuCoin? No, you do not. No, you do not. I withdraw to KuCoin almost every single day. At least 2-3 times a week. So we're looking at the 15-minute to make a bit of a flag here and continue to the upside. Here's our projection. And why is that? Well, the 4 hours bullish. Also, we're about to have a bullish cross, the 21 crossing the 200-day moving average, the 200 on the 15. I don't even call it the day because we're not on the daily, but you could get an idea, right? So we found this wedge. We called this bump. We found the bullish divergence. I bet you there was, I don't know how many other, nobody saw this. Nobody saw this. Your favorite YouTuber was short, baby. You know he was. Your favorite YouTuber also didn't have a connection to the founder of BOOKMAP, Sachi, and the whole team over there. BOOKMAP just tearing it up. Look, another short squeeze this morning. So yes, the 50-minute said we were overbought, right? Look, and yes, it said it was about to be done. But that's why you use BOOKMAP. And when you start seeing the liquidity up here, and you see there's more up here than down here, and then you start seeing the ball roll up, and you see the short, look, 676,000 in shorts, 215,000, 258,000. Dude, that is millions of dollars right there. That's over $1 million in shorts right there. Then they liquidated some longs along the way. Oh, we'll grab you. We'll grab you. I'm telling you right now, you know what they call leverage traders? Broke. You know what they call leverage traders? Short-term traders. They're there for 1-2 years, maybe 3 years tops. Then you're gone. People are like, oh, I love leverage trade. I'm really successful at it. Try going 5 years at it. It's not sustainable for 5 to 10 years. It's not. I don't care if you turn 10,000 into $1 million once in your life. I'm telling you right now, it's not sustainable. Over time, you will get chewed up, and one day you'll make the wrong call, and you'll keep plowing it in, and you'll lose, and then eventually it'll chew you away. DCAing into projects you believe in, having conviction in yourself, believing in yourself, believing in your research, knowing where you're going, that will change your life. I'm telling you right now, I said it on BitBoy the other day, like a month ago actually. I said, I want to change the world. That's my goal, to change the world. I do not believe leverage trading will change the world. I do believe people DCAing into Bitcoin will change the world. And so when you look at it in that perspective, I'm not about the leverage trading because I'm trying to change the world. I have a different goal. These other YouTubers, I think their goal is just to make money and to teach you how to leverage trade. That's fine. And honestly, if they leverage trade, that's fine for them. I'm not hating on them anymore. I'm not going to say I'm not using any type of down momentum. It's all positive, 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 positive every single day. We're going to keep it positive consistently over and over again. That's all we're going to do here on this channel every single day. You know what? I love you, Crypto Savvy. That was so hard for me to say because his TA was horrible and he slaughtered a lot of people. As he said, we weren't going to go up from 30K. And we went all the way to 70,000, 69. But you know what? I love him anyway. He's still a human being, despite the mistakes that he made. It just, as a competitive guy, it irritates me when people try to sell a service or come out here and advertise on YouTube and their TA is garbage. But it is what it is. Our TA will come out in the end and people will know what's going down. So we'll be quiet. 5 years from now, The proof will be in the pudding. We won't have to say a thing. People will just go, it was that dude, though. It wasn't that dude. It was that dude over there. It wasn't that dude over there. It was that dude over there. Hey, cryptolifer. It was that guy. I tell you what, man. He told me it was going to bump and it bumped, huh? Hey, every single time the kid says it's going to bump. I mean, he was on the show yesterday. I turned it on. It was around the blockchain. I said, man, I got to watch this guy, the cryptolifer, man. Everybody told me that he hits it like I don't know, man, but he's, you know, he paints houses, if you know what I'm saying, when it comes to those trades, eh? The kid is good, huh? The kid is good, eh? So I flipped on. No, tell the truth. No, I didn't believe any of this. I didn't believe any of this stuff about this kid, the lifer. All right? So, okay, so yesterday was Tuesday. Usually on Thursday, but it was Tuesday. I popped on the YouTube, you know? And I wanted to take a look at this kid, eh? And you know what? You know what this kid said? You know what this little prick said? This little kid with a little, you know, he had a little freaking suit and tie on or something. Looked like he was trying to be Johnny Cash or something. I took a look at this kid, you know, and I said, you know, he said he called the divergence on a 1 hour. I told him, that's bearish, bro. How could he say the 15-minute was going to dump? But this kid, man, he said the 4 hour and the 1 hour was going to take us to the moon, baby. And I woke up the next morning. And, man, that kid was wrong. That kid, he was spot on. He was spot on everything I seen around the blockchain. I mean, my God, I'm going to have some pasta. I'm going to take a look at this, and I'm going to have some more garlic bread. But, I mean, shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on. It's super. Send it to Super Chat for a deep dive. Sounds like my older Italian uncles. Sammy out here giving people offers they can't refuse. Let me tell you something, huh? Next time I see you around here, huh? Don't let me ever catch you around here again, huh? I tell your mother I saw you over here, all right? She don't want you over here. Your father don't want you over here. Nobody wants you over here. Every time I come out, I see you in the back playing around with the kids again. I tell you what, Johnny, I see you over here one more time. I'm going to put my foot so far up your ears, all right? Listen, kid, you're going to learn hard. I got to be a good uncle to you. SNX is going to explode, Lifer. You could make some big gains and the group. Let's take a look at SNX. Thank you. I just read a full Bison9 comment before he managed to delete it. Feeling bullish. Why is he deleting the comments? Why is he deleting the comments? All right. Let's get back into BTC. But if you were watching around the blockchain last night, we did nail the call to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. Also, the 7-minute is super low. That's a good sign that we're going to start moving sideways for Bitcoin, touching the 21-day moving average. That's good for me. That's good for me. A bit of a cup. See, I have a cup with a little handle there. Sammy Cup and Hattie to the upside. Super Chats, AVE3S. I just want my comments readable. That is all. Shout out to Bison9, my man. He's just typing too fast and trying to erase the typos. Lifer needs to be on Cameo. No, I deleted it. Shout out to my man, Stanford Mind Co. LLC. Love you, Lifer. You're the man. FRR. Hit the likes for the GOAT, my man. You're the man for real, for real. Thank you so much, brother. Dude, and I seen you throwing super chats on around the blockchain. You were banging on them, dude. It's like they don't like reading my... Dude, you guys bombarded the stream yesterday. No, look, I took screenshots. It was insane. I laughed so hard. You people are amazing. Look at this. Look at this. I go on. No, I got the screenshots. Look at these. I mean, who else gets this type of love? Like, this is insanity. +1 Lifer, +1 Lifer. Lifer raise up, +1, +1. Lifer. Jeez, yo, it was like, how do the other people feel on the show? They're like, Jesus, this guy has like a freaking Lifer. So Deezy and Lifer, what up with the hottest NFT drops of the best TA of the game? BCRC, my man Stanford. Look at you, man, showing love no matter where I go. You people are awesome. That is the type of energy that we love. That's the type of vibes that keeps a man going every single day. That's the type of vibe that keeps a man putting on a Bitcoin tie and feeling like $100 million, baby. Shout out to CC Ireland. Thank you, Lifer, king of the technical analysis. Shout out to the 20-pound all the way from Ireland, my man. Much appreciated to you, my buddy. Thank you so much. Much respect to you. Now, probably euro, right? That's the 20 euro, or is it the 20 pound? I don't know anymore. I don't travel enough. AVE3S for the crypto for freedom. We'll take a look at AVE3S. Shout out to the crypto knots. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on into the live. Ooh, someone was pounding their feet all over the ground. My little, she walks hard, huh? I thought that was a big boy. Super Chats, Bitcoin CST, the Bitcoin hash rate token. Okay, yeah, we'll look at the hash rate token. Euro dollar, same thing right now. Joining today, let's go. Shout out to Kevin Baker. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Typos are your subconscious trying to make itself heard. Let them out. That's so funny. Smash that like button, peeps. Dustin Cava, blue team for the room. Superb. Left over from yesterday. He had to cut it short. Check blue team room for supers left over from yesterday. He had to cut it short for BitBoy. So couple left over. So you guys got a room I don't know about, man. I don't know, man. I'm just messing around. It's just funny when you create something and people... Shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale. Wait. Tokyo Sex Whale. No, that's... No. There we go. And Tokyo Sex Whale has entered the building, everybody. He gets a nice little sound effect because he's the man. Shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale for jumping on into the live consistently. Always here with the lifer. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much. We have a lot cooking today. We have a lot to do. Let me finish Bitcoin. I'm excited. You can tell I'm excited today. I'm a little hyped. Let's finish Bitcoin. Let's slow it down. Let's take a deep breath. You know, one of my old friends called me. You know, Kevin called me today and invited me to cornhole, babe. Kevin Coakley. What a nice guy, right? Made me feel good. So, look at this. So, here's a flag here. I'm watching a flag on the 15-minute and the 1-hour time frame. I want to see this reset. All right? So, why do I flag out? Because you never know what's going to happen to Bitcoin. If you do, then I guess you're a magician, and I'm not a magician, so I guess you know what's going to happen. I don't know where Bitcoin's going to go, and because I don't know where Bitcoin's going to go, when in doubt, flag it out. I'm not in doubt. I don't want to say I'm in doubt, but I'm not in belief. I don't know. Yesterday on Around the Blockchain, did I know for a fact Bitcoin was going to pump? No. But I knew the probabilities because I've seen them so much. See, I have time in the market. Also, look, here's a bit of a shoulder, a bit of a head, and kind of a right shoulder. It's kind of hidden there. But the idea was there. The idea was there, right? Shout out to everybody here. If you're waking up on a beautiful day, I don't care where you are in the world. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good morning, or good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, no matter where you are in the world. Thank you so much for jumping on in. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Sorry, last night I made a mistake and missed a letter. Thank you, brother. You were amazing. Oh, yeah. You know, I thought about that right now. I was like, I bet that's what he was saying yesterday. The Bitcoin hash rate. And honestly, when Bitcoin goes low, the hash rate is a smart move. Because when more miners jump in, the hash rate will accelerate. That's an easy play. I mean, that's a mathematical play to make money. I was looking at it last time in the bull run, and a few times, right when I thought it would go up based on the mining, it would. So it's kind of a simple idea. However, it can get, you know, when they lower the difficulty level, that thing can just get banged out. So you got to be careful of how you trade that. You have to know what you're doing. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's trading the Bitcoin hash rate. You can trade the Bitcoin hash rate. You can believe that. We have a token pegged to the hash rate. You know. Shout out to Crypto Sammy. Read my comment, please. Simulation block. Looking good with the Blazer Lifer. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Everyone should love leverage traders. When you guys think the money... Yeah, and honestly, we love leverage traders. You know why? Because Bitcoin pumps on the short squeeze. And without all the leverage traders, we wouldn't get these beautiful short squeezes to the upside. Look at that. Thank you for your 258,000 contribution to Bitcoin. If you didn't short, we couldn't have bumped up today, and my prediction wouldn't have come true. So thank you to all the shorters. Thank you to everyone that went against my call last night. Because you went against my call, we were able to short squeeze you all the way to the upside, baby. Theta, please. The only crypto YouTuber worth watching. Shout out to Theta Zula, my man. Hey, do you know the team at Theta? Are you in with Theta? You look like very high-end Theta guy. We want to get our Theta key so we can stream at Theta. We're having some issues getting a stream key over at Theta. Let us know. Help someone out. If you know anyone, email cryptolifers@gmail. Are you okay? What was that? What was that? Okay, so I already finished my 30 Yeti full of the lemon water. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, I can help you, I think. Please, dude, help us. We need a stream key over at Theta. Get it done, baby. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Get in contact with us and see what we can do. All right, we got a lot of super chats coming on in. So let me just finish Bitcoin here. Worst case scenario and the best case scenario. Let's go over both so you're ready for anything. And then let's go over the where to watch, where I would switch bullish or bearish, and what I would do. See, that's what I do in this channel. I show you both scenarios. Then I show you what indication would make me go the other way. All right? Then if you join my trading group, you'd actually see me when I actually post an update to that idea and then complete the process. So the live stream is just a piece. There's so much more going on throughout the day that you may want to be privy to. So this could make an M pattern for sure. I'm open-minded. See, your open-mindedness keeps you in control. So again, we can't dump here if we bounce here. So obviously this is a big support zone. And look, there's a high volume node here holding us down. So we have nice support at 23,180. I'll call it 23,100 to 23,250. That's going to be an area that we have nice support. So there's a chance that we don't break that area. But if we do decide to break down today on the 1 hour time frame, which is bearish because it's overbought, I would be looking for a bounce off this zone. So we're looking for a bounce here for Bitcoin. If we go lower to here, you know, if that holds back, you'll be looking for a bearish retest of this area, and you'd be looking for the M pattern to take you down to this zone at 21,800. 21,800 has been a significant area of support and resistance. Okay, right here you can clearly see why I call it a node or a zone. Number one, you have a node sticking out right there on the VPVR. Heed that. Price action loves to bounce in and out of the nodes. It is what it is. Look, that's why we got rejected right here. We had a high volume node right there. We're actually sitting on one. It's interesting. Fell down, came back up. We're kind of sitting on one right here. Look. So, and this is why support and resistance is so key. If you're not making key support and resistance, it's going to throw you off. And I know my charts may have a lot going on. They may be, you know, but I'm drawing, I'm showing, I'm proving. And then I can clean up what I talked about, you know. So you're looking for Bitcoin if it breaks the bottom. And then again, you have this trend line here. You're in a beautiful trend line in the shape. So you want to hold the trend line, which coincides with the node. You'll see a lot of coincidences in trading. You're like, wow, that's the trend line of the trend line. And that's the high volume node. So likely you'll get pulled down to that liquidity if you break this area. But look, I'm not done yet. We tend to have some support here. We got some support here, and we're going to zoom in and really look at it. But we do have some support at 23,700, 23,800. Because look, resistance, okay? And if we go even further back, do we see it? It doesn't come in there, but there's a strong resistance right here, all right? And right there, look, resistance almost came there, a little bit there. So we could bounce here, and there's just a lot of liquidity right there, a lot of buying and selling. Let's zoom in. So what I'm trying to determine, what I aim to determine now is the probability of us headed to the bottom of the channel or to stay in a flag and pump to the upside. That's what I'm determining. I'm attempting to look at here. We don't want to make the M pattern, and so far we haven't made a higher low, a higher high. So the 1 hour is attempting to reset, and we didn't break above the previous high. That is a bearish sign. That's how I trade bearishly. Again, see this node sticking up? Bitcoin is bearish unless it breaks above this node. So like, you'll see me talk bullish. All this bullishness. But at the end of the day, if the bulls can't break above this area right here, 24,700 we'll call it, then we remain bearish. You see what I'm saying? So if the bulls can't get above 24,700, we will remain bearish. Your baby is going to be the greatest trader of all time. I hope she is. You don't need the ticker, man. I'm telling you what it is. I don't care what's hiding the ticker. You don't need the ticker. Also, the ticker's right here, down here on the bottom. You see what I'm talking about. And right here in here, you can see behind me what the ticker is. I also say what the ticker is out loud. You get it? And you did hit my defiance disorder. Don't do that stuff. Just leave it alone. Just don't say anything next time. I'm serious. And you took me away from my focus. Just don't do stuff like that. Just shut your mouth. Wait for that to disappear. You'll see the ticker when it disappears, and get over yourself. All right? And next time, have the discipline to keep your mouth shut. You have the discipline to keep your mouth shut during the live stream. How dare you interrupt my TA? How dare you? Next time you do that again, you will be removed. No, I'm just joking around. But you are distracting me and you're wasting time. Like, we have stuff to do and you're wasting time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, stop wasting my time, you know? Like, you're getting on my nerves now, honestly, you know? You are. So, you messed up. You messed up. And you knew you messed up because you said you didn't want to do it and you did it anyway. You did it anyway. I'm just... Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me funny? Yo, he's looking at me over here. So look, we want to go sideways on the 15-minute and the 1-hour time frame and stay in this flag. That's what we're looking for. All right? Get some, Sammy. Get some. You're funny, guys. I say out loud exactly what we're going over. I type it in. Then you can see it here in the background. Like, get over yourself, man. Seriously, too many people have, like, OCD like me. So, look, we're going to watch this flag. Now, what you're going to see is if we're bearish, and why I like this flag is if we're bearish, we'll start to break the flag down. Okay? It'll be that simple. You're looking for price action to touch the 21-day moving average. So, and I'm not guaranteeing we could be in a falling wedge, too. It's one of these two patterns. All right? If we hold one of these two patterns and we don't go lower than... And we have this nice support zone right here, so there's a chance we don't go lower than here. Right there, I just lowered it a little bit because, look, we bounced. All right? So, also, the 4-hour still has massive amounts of momentum. There's just no reason for it to be done. And that's a bullish engulfing candle. I mean, that's bullishly engulfing beautifully. We also talked about the daily candle. And look, we just made a bullish engulfing candle. So that was bearish engulfing. And I said that yesterday. I said, I don't want to make a bearish engulfing candle. However, today we just ate through that candle immediately. I did call this pump, I can't believe it, live on Around the Blockchain. I mean, if you were watching me on Around the Blockchain yesterday, then you would have been privy to this trade. Makes you think, like, you might want to keep coming back, you know? So I don't like where the 1-hour is. It's overbought for sure. 15-minute is overbought as well, but we're going to watch it in the flag. If you don't understand my flag system, stick around, and over time, it'll start to make sense. You know, you can also use alerts with my flag system as well. Not really going to go far and call that a cup and handle. To me, it's really not. That line is just too far straight to the upside. Okay. What we don't want to see is we don't want to see some hidden bearish, and we don't see hidden bearish. Everything is looking okay. I only watch ATB when Sam is on, and then I only watch a quarter. You're funny, man. Emery Thompson, you're funny. What do you always say? Why do you always say a flag? Because a bear flag is a flag. Hey, I want to say something stupid to get you back in the mood. Emery Thompson, you're funny, man. It's over, guys. Bitcoin pump for the last time. Sell everything. The market's over. Go home. Get a job. Have a good life. Shout out to Free. I was told and read a Fing book over and over again. I was told and read an effing book. Oh, that's why you're called effing book. See, I always thought you called Fing book. I never thought effing book. I was told read an effing book. So he's called effing book. That's so funny, man. Super chats, Bitcoin hash rate, AVAX, SWINGBY, and THETA. Ooh, they're juicy. Man, you're almost as OCD as me, Sam, right? I found BitBoy after MM Crypto, then Lifer after BitBoy. There you go, right? Hit him with the Marky Mark, Lifer. Hey, cryptolifer is the best. Every time I watch cryptolifer's channel, I know exactly what I'm doing, and it doesn't matter, okay? So if you're going to trade crypto and you're going to do Bitcoin, you're going to have to do it with cryptolifer. I'm Marky Mark, and I approve this message, all right? I took care of it. I was a sniper. I was a fighter. I did everything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm Marky Mark, and I approve this message. Cryptolifer is the best. I like cryptolifer. You know, my name's Peter Griffin. You know, I'm the voice of Peter all the way from Family Guy. And I want to tell you that when I'm with Lois and I'm sitting on the couch with Chris and the whole family, I watch the cryptolifer. He's the best. There's nothing better in Quahog. There's nothing better in the world. If you're not watching the cryptolifer, you have your head up your ass. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you as we battle back to 24K. Making bacon on the beach with the 7-minute chart. Look, the 7-minute may do some serious damage here. It could be the one to pump us to the upside. Lately, it's been an aggressive chart. Look, this is the 7-minute right here. Had you played the 7-minute loop, bang. So it was the 7-minute at the end of the day. Could it be the 7-minute again that bangs us to the upside, looking very bullish? Falling volume with falling price suggests that we are running out of sellers. Where are the sellers? They are not around. 7-minute time frame seems to want to break this previous high to the upside in a bit of a mini flag here. 7-minute flag. 7-minute wants to turn to the upside. 15-minute is in indecision, but could be flipped. I'm watching the flag on the 15-minute. Don't do anything yet. Don't do anything I would tell you to do. Don't do anything any YouTuber would tell you to do. I'm not a financial advisor. I do have a Bitcoin tie on, but that does not make me a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence for getting into any coin, project, or trade. So we're going to watch Bitcoin in this flag. That's what we're going to do. If you don't understand that, just keep your mouth shut and listen, okay? I've done this for 15 years. You haven't. So stay tuned and keep your mouth shut. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm being so ridiculous today. I'm on some another level. Like, I think it's the tie. I think it's the Bitcoin tie. It's the voice. It's everything. Shout out to the 666 people on the live. Wow, I got the devil in me today, don't I? 322 people on the live. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it, baby! You got to stay motivated. You got to stay ready. You got to stay ready to just punch the life in the face, baby. So, there's my baby. Hey! So look, AVAX was about to pump last night. We talked about it. I said it's likely going to make a move to the upside. Had hidden bullish divergence. I even said to DZ, I said, DZ, man, you're getting back into trading. You may want to trade AVAX. DZ, if you're out there, if you watch the show, jump on in. They're probably busy getting ready for their show, so I could only imagine what it's like over there in Georgia. But we called this pump to the upside. Beautiful. Look at that. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. You would have got this delivered to your inbox in the Discord beautifully. You can type in AVAX to check it out, right? And I also said, you know, AVAX 3L would be nice. Look, AVAX looking to pump. Look at AVAX 3L as well. This was posted at 4:42 p.m. yesterday, and we would bang on them for a nice 10%. I mean, 10% in your sleep. Put that out 4 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon. You wake up the next day, you're sitting at about 10:47 in the morning, and you're banging on them to the upside. It's a nice feeling. That's what lifers get almost every single day of the week. Constant love, constant moves. Just, it never, ever ends, baby. So if you like that, if you want to be a part of this, jump on in, become a lifer. Consider yourself a lifer. It'll change your life for the best. But look, AVAX 3L pumping up 9 cents. And had we traded, AVAX, had you traded AVAX 3L as I suggested, however, I didn't want to push any beginners into high leverage, but I already gave this trade recently and we took it for 100%, okay? And this is what I wanted you to do. I didn't want to spoon feed you. I wanted you to be able to go there to AVAX 3L on your own, see that the 4 hour was low, see that you were in a falling wedge, and the MACD was turning. See, all these were turning. It's just a high probability you're going to get a push up. Take your measured move, and there you have it, everybody. I can't spoon feed it. I can show you the education. Then you have to take the education and take it to the next level, okay? I can show you these things over and over again. Now, the main reason I traded this, the main reason was the hidden bullish divergence. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. That is hidden bullish divergence. Let me give you a key real quick. Just type in divergence cheat sheet. I'm telling you, all the other channels you go to are going to waste your time. They're going to run their mouth. They're going to try to sell you stuff. They're going to send Bybit links down your throat. Go watch any YouTuber. If at least 30% of the video they're showing you is where they stop in the middle and go, by the way, here's your $4,000 Bybit link. I'm going to name them off right now. Four Flies, Thomas Crowlow, MM Crypto, Carl the Moon. Some people I don't even want to mention because I like them, so I'm not going to mention them, but they still do it even though I like them. Crypto Savvy, the list goes on, probably 95%, Crypto Busy, 90% of every YouTuber that you watch at one point during the video is going to be like, hold up, and by the way, get your $4,000 Bybit link, because that's how they make all their money. That's how they're paying their way. That's how they're flying. That's how they're going places. I actually tutor people for a living. Like yesterday, I taught class. Yesterday, I did a live stream in the morning from 10 to 11:20. jumped onto BitBoy show from 11:40 to 11:55, right? Jumped out of that, got into the trading group, did Bitcoin updates, looked through charts, jumped into a beginner's class, taught a class to 10 people from 2 to 4:30, jumped out of that, did a Bitcoin update for my trading group, scanned the markets, right? Then got prepared and went over my Bitcoin charts for Around the Blockchain, jumped on Around the Blockchain. We nailed Around the Blockchain, which I made a call for Bitcoin during my entire hectic day, never took my day off, never took my focus, nailed Bitcoin, bang, 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 got off of that. While I was on Around the Blockchain, because while other people were talking, I was scanning the markets and posting charts because I wanted to take my family to dinner after Around the Blockchain because I had worked all day. Then I took my family to dinner, took my entire family to dinner, actually. It was an insane dinner. My sister, her brother, her husband, his kid, everybody. We went out, we had a beautiful dinner, got home, did another Bitcoin update, went through the charts again, woke up and did it all over again. Bang, bang, bang. So that was my day. If you were part of it, I greatly appreciate it. And I couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. I would never have been on Around the Blockchain if you people didn't hit the like button. So you got to hit the like button. I wouldn't have made it to the BitBoys Day channel if you people didn't hit the like button, because you people got a buzz going. I got known around the blockchain, and I started to get these appearances, and people started to care about what I was talking about. You have changed my life significantly. You sitting at your computer right now, you've changed my life. Without you, I wouldn't have this awesome Bitcoin tie. The life wouldn't be so great. So you've made my life great. I need you to keep making it great. Keep hitting that like button. I'm humble enough to know that it was you who got me here. And it was me who got me here too, but it was a marriage. It was a marriage of energies. I showed up and you showed up, and together we made the greatest show in all of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to continue to grow to 1 million subs and more. We're going to change the world. We're going to make people feel positive about themselves. They're going to do anything and everything to change their life. I'm telling you right now. So I type in deep house, I say find similar, and it finds a bunch of funk music. It just doesn't make sense to me. All right. Shout out to everybody here. We will get to the Super Chats in a second. $43 in Super Chat, 648 people, 410 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. And people just leave when we talk about inspiration. They just want the coins and the charts. That's all. They don't want anything else. I get it. So you're watching the 7-minute pump here, which has been pretty interesting. And you're watching the 15-minute flag. I would watch these two areas. I wouldn't be trading them. I'd be watching them to complete the flag or to pump up and get above a resistance. Then I would watch for another consolidation on the 1-hour time frame. To me, it's not the time to trade. You don't have to force a trade. The time to get in was here at the divergence. Now it's time to take some profits and observe the market. All right? That's how I look at it. I want to see this 24K hold. I would love to see this line of support. I'd like to see this line hold. I'd like to see this volume node. I'd like to see this flag complete itself on the 15-minute. So I'm being patient and watching price action. Now, what could happen here is instead of making an M on the 7, which is attempting to do, we blast up and make a higher high. So I don't want to see this M here too. This would be nice that if we blast it out. A lot of room on the stochastic suggests that the 7-minute and the MACD, lack of bearish momentum, suggest that we're about to have a blast to the upside. So seeing a high probability of a move here coming for Bitcoin. And I believe it will be brought on by a short squeeze. People will continue to squeeze. Right here, we just got a liquidation on the shorts at $80,000. This is BOOKMAP behind me. BOOKMAP shows a heat map of where the liquidity lies. Now, we did go lower. We are now down at 24,250, but you can see they're trying to bring us back up here. There's a huge sell order up there. There's a buy order at 23,750. So they have us kind of trapped between 23,750 and 24,250. You can see they're about even. A little more heat up here, and the shorts are taking the bait. And 80K just got liquidated in shorts. So it's the battle for 24,000, everybody. But you know what? It's not the battle for 23K anymore so far. Remember the battle for 23K? Every other day it was 23K, 23K, 23K. It was very, very annoying. Join me on Discord. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the Super Chats. Let me get the jar out. So sorry that I don't have my chip jar out there. Get the tip jar out there, Sammy. What are you doing? Sammy Boami with the tip jar. So we have Bitcoin at a low right now. We have it in a bullish pattern on the 7-minute, which it says has a highly likelihood to pump. Would not be shorting that. However, we're also watching the 15-minute flag, and that's really where I'm going to leave Bitcoin at. I'm going to leave it there. This flag will complete, and the measured move for that flag is $25,000. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit it today. We're going to take a look at ES1, the ES mini futures. And why am I bullish on this? Well, if we look at the 7-minute, it's about to blast, and it's in a flag, right? So it boomed out. It made a flag on the 7 and looks very, very bullish, just like Bitcoin. That's very bullish. I would not be surprised if we break right through resistance right now. So look, I formed this pattern for the futures market here, ES1. And this is the S&P futures, all right? We want to break above this top channel here so we don't end up back down here at the bottom of the channel. We called this pump, if you remember, we showed you this falling wedge and likelihood of a break to the upside. Now we're there. Now, see how I drew this? I'd rather break out. I want to flag up out here. Now we flagged right at this area, and the 7-minute does want to move. This is very interesting. Very interesting. We take a look at the 4-hour, and the 4-hour is very bullish on the S&P, and this is another reason why last night I called a pump for Bitcoin. I said the S&P looks very bullish. Likelihood we're going to pump to the upside. And lo and behold, we had a massive move. We front run Bitcoin, and honestly, they don't front run each other. They just, it's in, because this doesn't really move. They almost move exactly at the same time. The algos pick up on it exactly at the same time. But the idea is this. You want to see what this is doing. If this was at resistance and about to dump on you, then Bitcoin was likely going to have some trouble. Remember, the Democrats passed the bill. What happens is they pass that $700 billion bill. The money gets misrepresented and sent to all these different locations and different places. It ends up in the hands of some of the people like Nancy Pelosi and all that. And they end up putting it into the market. So indirectly, all of these printouts end up going into the market. Even if it goes to a government agency, that government agency pays someone a contract. That person usually, see, that's what they do. They have a friend that provides a service in a private equity, in some type of private equity, sometimes a private firm. And then that friend knows 2 or 3 people through a cousin. They get someone in office. That person's only job is to pass a bill to get the government to make a contract with that other person's family. And you have hundreds of people in our entire, and so they're quiet and they shake hands, but they know exactly what they're there for. And it might take them 3 years, it might take them 5 years, it might take them 6. But they know once they get that contract, their family is going to eat for the rest of their lives. They're going to get this government contract. So you have so many people that are in there just to get what they need. They're not in there for you and me at all. So look, this is heavy resistance here. We're about to have a candle close above resistance. It's a beautiful sign. S&P has now, look, you have a high, you have a low. Higher high. Higher low there. Higher high. You put in the higher high. This is an uptrend for the S&P. Beautiful. Beautiful. It broke above this bigger channel too. And the S&P has now broken out. The one thing that we needed to get above was this level right here. See that? Because look, that's resistance. That's your previous high. You must break previous highs. It's interesting how we're right there. And that's why Bitcoin's stalling out. So you can see how Bitcoin's taking its cue from the S&P. So that level we need to break above is 4,200 on the dot. Like it's psychological. So we want to see a candle break above $2,200. Now the 1 hour suggests that we will not. It's very overbought. So we're going to need these smaller time frames to kind of push us on up. 7-minute looks like it wants to do some serious damage. So I'm going to watch a 7-minute on the S&P. That will also give us a little bit of an idea for Bitcoin. All right. If you were in my trading group, you got AURORA. We went over DFYN. We went over FLUX and PBR as well, banging on them, and AVAX, and is AURORA in there? AURORA. I posted AURORA yesterday in the afternoon as well. I drew a Fibonacci. It was at the 618. Right out. It had just kind of left the golden pocket, basically almost right near it on a wick. Likely to make a move to the upside. Look at these indicators. Look how they're looking. The MACD was turning. The RSI was moving up. And so was this. And it also had, look, swing up to swing up, swing down. It had the hidden bullish divergence. It looked just like AVAX. They both looked identical. They were twins. And I posted them together. And I said, this one looks just like that one. They look like they're highly likely to break to the upside. And look, there's your before. There's your after. Bang, bang, bang. There's your before. And there is your after. I like to try to put it in the exact same place. If I could put my finger on the screen. Before, after. That's perfect. Look at that. Before, after. We do this a lot. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. You would have been privy to this information. And, anyone can throw you a signal. Buy AURORA at this price. Put stop loss, blah, blah, blah. We don't do that. We say, look, falling wedge. We say price action getting tight. We say price action near the 21. We say we pull the Fibonacci, we're in the golden pocket. We use this as a teaching tool. We say MACD about to turn, RSI in a falling wedge, RSI in hidden bullish divergence with the stochastics pushing to the upside. We give you a list of 7 things that are bullish confluence. So you can then learn on your own. Like, these are teaching tools. We're just showing you this is likely to break up based on these parameters. I study this for a living. I put these parameters on hundreds and hundreds of different charts in the last 10 years, and I've seen these play out 70, 80% of the time, sometimes 90% of the time. So there's a high likelihood this trade's going to play out. Ahem. Look, on a wick, it would go all the way up to 26% gain. So shout out to anyone that jumped into AURORA, another gain that we took on the channel. We also talked about FLUX. I said I'm going to start DCAing into FLUX. I believe it's a great project, and I really liked it. It was in this tight channel, likely to break to the upside. I posted this, and you can always be like, when did he post this? Let me check it out. And this is important. These are teaching tools every single day. And we hit gains every day because I don't take a day off. The second I take a day off, I won't be able to hit gains, right? No way. And so, like, we have FLUX here, too. Watching FLUX on 8.5 in this tight channel. We had it in this flag here. Bang. And then even here, look, DCA for me on 8.7. Gala, Wild, EGLD, XRP, BTC, ETH, FLUX, and Kadena. Looking for the ADA ecosystem and studying tap tools as well. And then bang. I'd been all over that call. FLUX banged. 30% gains for FLUX. You know, so another bang, bang, bang. And my team does a really good job of covering the gains. If you want to join my welcome center, every day you can see the gains that we hit. There's AVAX, right? There's AURORA. There's DFNY, which I put in this little flag on July 26th. I said, it's a strange flag, but this thing, look, this thing went flying up 111%. It did take 14 days, but man. And then FLUX banging on them to the upside as well. Bang, bang, bang. And the list just goes on and on and on. You can go through this. Eurus, we nailed for easy gains. And someone told me to look at it at the end of the stream. So anyway, let's move on. Enough going over the gains. Let's move on. Look what I'm looking at this. Look, you're getting a free trade right here just by accident because it happened to have been on my screen. You're lucky. I didn't even want to show you, but you're lucky if you're watching and you're not a lifer. This is LYXE. LYXE, looking very nice, getting tight in the channel. Okay, 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio with a stop loss here below 528. Deep stop loss. Chance of making 47% gains to $9.52 out of LYXE. All right, just something on my radar. It's got room on the daily time frame. It is pushing a little down, but it has room, and it's been consolidating nicely. All right. Let's jump into the super chats. How's everybody doing today? How we all feeling? How are you feeling today? How we doing over here? Shout out to the 453 people on the live. $50 in super chats. You people are unbelievable. Thank you so much for the love. I greatly appreciate it. I wouldn't be able to do it without each and every one of you. We are a team. We are a family together. We make it happen. Look, there's the 7-minute pumping there. That will also pump Bitcoin. It just is what it is. They're twins. They go hand in hand. That's just what they do, okay? Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on into the live and kicking it with the lifer. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right, so we're struggling here. 7-minute is just going sideways like just doing its thing. And that's why we're just going to watch this flag on the 15. That's all. And really, the flag on the 1 hour. Because it's got a flag out on the 1 hour as well. All right, that 1 hour will have to come on down. I mean, that's a little high. I don't like open. Look, if you open up a trade here, dumped on you. Open up a trade right here, dumped on you. Open up a trade here, dumped on you. Open up a trade there, dumped on you. We were in how we were curving. Every single time the 1 hour was above the dotted line, it was not a good look to open up a trade. So even if there is a short squeeze and you miss out, oh well. That's the one time that the probabilities went against you. Don't trade against anomalies. Happens to beginners. I'll say wait for the 15. The 15 will pump anyway. You know what I'm saying? And they think, oh, and it's like, it happens to beginners. So you gotta, to understand probability, you have to be there all the time. You know what I'm saying? Wow, this is beautiful. Gina sent us pictures from Eastern Township, Quebec. Gina, that's beautiful. Look at those cool mushrooms. Wow, she was out there in God's country. Canada, baby. Nature is just so beautiful. We live in abundance. We live in absolute abundance. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you for sharing those pictures. That's amazing. I don't check Telegram ever, really. So the battle for 24K continues, and it's going to happen on the smaller time frames. I'm telling you right now, the 7 and the 15 are the ones I use to figure out where price will go. You know, someone tried to say I post a lot of trades on the 7 and the 15. That's just not true. He's like, I don't know why he posts 15 and 7-minute trades. And I'm like, I don't do that. Like, all my trades are 1 hour and 4 hour trades. I'm just using the 7-minute to show you basically where I like to enter or if a support zone reaches. But I'd say 90% of my trades are on the 4 hour time frame. I trade the 4 hour more than almost any other time frame. I do like swing trading the 7 and the 15 for myself, like for a Bitcoin swing trade here and there. But for the most part, I like the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. I'm a swing trader by heart. Most of my trades are 3 to 5 days long. You know, I wouldn't call myself a day trader. Like, I do take profits each day. Like, it depends. I'll take whatever the market gives me. You know what I'm saying? Use your skills for whatever the market can present to you at the time. It is what it is. Okay? I'm getting wrinkles from having to be in front of lights all the time, and I'm always squinting because I'm in front of bright lights. So I'm getting wrinkles now. So sad. So sad. All right, let's jump into the super chats. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Just got a super chat in here. Bottom line, sir, learning from you, my wins as well as my confidence have increased exponentially. Thank you from the heart. You're an extraordinary person. Freaking love that tie, brother. One of the 99, man. Shout out to J2, man. I love you. And we got so many 99s, man. Thank you for coming on in and sending in a super chat and being part of the family on the live. So awesome that you did that. Appreciate you, brother. Super chats, Bitcoin hash rate, AVAX, SWINGBY, THETA, and Mana 3L. Ooh, we have a nice little chunk. Shout out to Rodney Robinson, Calderonster. Kevin, did you see me shout you out on Around the Blockchain yesterday? I was wondering if you heard the shout out, man. I shouted you out. Let's take a look at Bitcoin hash rate. Oh, I like this little jam. It's all right. Leverage with 2% of account with winning rate of 50% is the best. Hey, where was Did and Dude getting that Sam on Frankie Candles today? Where was it, Didn't Dude? Yeah, on Around the Blockchain yesterday, I called you out because I believe it was you. You showed me the 1 hour RSI and how we were pumping every time we went below the dotted line. You know, you've been heavy on that RSI. I heard the shout out, brother. One love. Oh, you're the man, dude. You're awesome. Every day I'm learning and getting confident in my trades. Keep up the good work. Shout out to Matt Richardson. Another person feeling confident in their trades. Another person learning. The Discord will walk you through it. You end up paying via Me6. Yeah, you go. Love the jam too. Thank you. I think I'm on Frankie Candles tomorrow at 5:30. Thursdays at 5:30. I could be wrong, though. My wife does my schedule, so I never know no more. So, look, Bitcoin pumped, and so did the hash rate, of course, right? Take a look at the daily time frame. When you look at an asset, the first thing you want to do is look at the daily time frame. So it looked like I had posted something about this recently. Must have been a smaller time frame, 47% gains. So look, the first thing you want to do, actually, this is pretty big. I'll look at the weekly. I just want to look at support and resistance. Heavy resistance right there at 48. Strong support at 14. And right here, kind of where we just breached, all right? Now we head on into the daily. And you can see the hash rate is lower, right? But as more miners get up and Bitcoin starts to pump, the difficulty rate will go up and the hash rate will increase. And as the hash rate increases, so will this token. You're going to find the bottom here, hit Alt-F, draw it up to this top, and that's your Fibonacci. That's how you draw fib. I just showed you how to do fibs. I teach fibs. I teach it all. And the more I know, the more you will know. And I added the 706 fib. You want to understand this fib. It comes out a lot. It's right below the golden pocket. So we're in a really good sweet spot where I do personally like to accumulate. The 4 hour is pushing to the upside with a move. The daily could flip on you even though it's not perfectly moving back to the upside yet. We're sitting in a pretty good sweet spot. This is interesting to me. I'll give it to you. Moving averages attempting to get tight again, right? 4 hour with momentum. Just like everything else, 1 hour doesn't have it. So that's fine. We did break out of the pattern, so you zoom in now. And so just like I showed you on Bitcoin, I draw a flag, and you want to watch this flag complete. When this flag completes, you're ready to rock. It's very simple. It's like this. Look, it's kind of like this. This one isn't the best, but, and use your replay tool if you have access. See, this isn't house music that I had up there. This is funk. So out of nowhere, it assumes that funk and house are the same, but they're not. They're not even close. Funk and house music are nowhere near the same. This is house, ethereal, beat, you know. Funk is completely different. So like here, you would see how like you would make a flag here, and you don't know what it's going to be. It could be this. It could be, you don't know the flag. The point is you don't need to know the flag. You just start the flag. Then you let it do its thing. Now here you'd be like, oh, okay, it's doing something like this. Now the Stokes get low, and now you're ready for a pump. See, and now you're like, okay, and then you delete your you know, usually I only put up one quick projection. And you should get a bounce out of that. And boom, boom, you got the, and that's how I trade. Like, and once price action hit the 21, and the MACD turns, and then I get ready again for my next move. So I sell when I'm high in the Stokes, and I get away from the 21-day moving average. It's very simple. Very simple. Then you negate the fact that it pumped again, and you see you're in another channel again. Now you wait for that to come to the downside and touch the 21. Now that's ready to pop. Right? And like, by backtesting, boom. And by backtesting this stuff, and I didn't even have this plan for today. I had no idea I would do this. But that's just, that, I love how that played out like that. But that's how I trade. I saw this for years, and I sat like, see what I just did? I sat with this replay tool for thousands of hours. By myself in a room, isolated, no friends, no one there for me, just alone. But by doing that, I found my career. I found my love. I found my niche. And I was able to do things in the charts that nobody else can do. They can't replicate my style. They can't come up with the amount of gains I do. They can't call things live on channels and watch them pop the next day. They don't have it because they didn't put in the work. I get to do all this fun stuff because I sat alone for years alone in a room. I just want to make that really clear. Before I had the tie on, before I had my hair combed, before anyone gave a damn about me, I was alone in a room just looking at the charts day in and day out. So your success is in your isolation. Your success is inside of you. It'll only come from you, deep inside of you. It's not out here. It's not out in all these other places. It's deep inside. Hold on. I'm going to pause for a second here. This is key. This is key. I'm going to look deep in the camera. I want you to see my eyes here. Success is deep within you. It doesn't come from the outside world. You bring the success to the world from within you. You create something new. You bring something no one has ever seen to the table. Everyone else has a job waiting for you that's already been created. There's a restaurant, and you could be a waiter, right? There's a mechanic, and you can go work on a car. It's waiting for you. But what God wants us, I believe, and what I believe is the most rewarding thing, is to create your own reality, your own job, your own way of creating value. And when you do that from within, your life will never be the same. You will never be the same. I'm telling you right now, I will never be the same. I will never work for another person for the rest of my life. Hear me say that. I will never work for another person for the rest of my life. I will never have a boss again. Never. I will forever be my own boss because my success comes from within. I started low, you know what I'm saying? You can do it too. I am just shining so you can shine. That's it. Let's get back into the charts. And that's why this channel isn't just about the charts. It's about you creating your new self. Because I created my new self, and you got to do it with me, and you watched it happen. So why don't you do it too? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody on here. I love you all, man. Sending positive vibes to the best TA group and the best all-around person in crypto. Happy hump day, lifer. Another fat firefighter, man. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Much love to you and yours, man. The community is stronger every single day. I appreciate you. So let's get rid of this replay tool. And yeah, there looks like there could be a pump coming here based on what I see. But we have to reset here on the 1 hour time frame and lower it down a little bit. All right. I just booked in the next week's course, but it doesn't tell you how to actually join the class. Can someone help me? Don't worry, you will get a link. Just make sure that time is scheduled for yourself. You'll get emailed the link to Zoom. Just make sure you have Zoom. All right. ES1 did break to the upside as we told you it would, and there was the resistance that ES1 needed to break above to confirm the move. That was my yellow line. By knowing the small area support and resistance, you're able to figure out when price action is able to boom. 4,200 for the S&P. Really big sign for Bitcoin, all right? Really big sign for bitty Bitcoin, all right? My wife likes crypto profits, and my kids and me like crypto. You're funny. Real talk. Thank you, brother. Just sold another 99, baby. Shout out to Daniel Nason. Hey, man, jump on in. Jump on in. I love my life. Can you look at PYR? I love your life, too. The beginner's course recording is a precious asset to me. Shout out to Cloud Hunk, man. I love you. PYR going off, too. We talked about Vulcan Forge yesterday. I said it's likely to break to the upside. Vulcan Forge. When we can, and then they just switch it to the funk. It's just kind of funny to me. They throw one funk track in the middle, and I'm at 120, 118 beats. Strange. We talked about Vulcan Forge last night. Why did I post it? I mean, it was in such a tight channel. It was so obvious it was going to break to the upside. It was like, come on now. 20% gains for Vulcan Forge. Shout out to anyone that jumped on into Vulcan Forge. Appreciate each and every one of you. And that was also posted in the trading group yesterday. PYR. I think even this morning. I wouldn't be surprised if it was this morning. Today at 8:46 a.m., still watching Vulcan Forge. PYR. It had broken out. I already talked about it there. So we're already up on the gains. And Vulcan Forge continued to make a move because, look, it was in a tight bullish pattern. Stochastics were low. MACD was turning to the upside. Everything that I teach on the channel day in and day out was sitting right here for you. You know, I started talking a little slower on the live on the around the blockchain yesterday. I think I may try to incorporate a lower, you know, instead of blah, 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 some people think because I try to pack it a lot. But maybe is it better? Who thinks should I slow down the pace of my speech? Is it better for you, or do you like when I'm moving at the speed of light and I'm you tell me how you like it. I'll do it whatever makes you move. But I am trying to save you time by going through a lot of different things at once. Let's take a look at AVE3S. We still got to go look at the S&P. I mean, not the S&P. We still got to look at some other outside influences into crypto. We got to look at that dollar for sure. Just be you, brother. Fast is good. Keep your speech the same. People need to think faster. Don't slow the energy. You do you, brother. Slow it down for the normies. My customers that I work with on the daily tell me to go slower too. But it works. Just do you. We love you, brother, man. I love you too, man. You people are amazing. The pace isn't fast. It is perfect. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, buddy. You're the man. Don't change a thing. If you're committed, you'll soon catch up. Thank you. Speed of light, laser focus. Shout out to Calderoncer in the game. Stay the same. Pace is perfect. You're good. Auctioneer, brother. Auctioneer, brother. We have 10 going, 110 going, 110 going. All right, let's take a look at AVE3S. And it went all the way to the ground. So you're thinking, if it's that low, it has to bounce back to the upside. Don't be so sure. Maybe they repegged it. Maybe they, but it is down in the dumps. AVE3S just dumping to the downside. I wouldn't trade this like a coin just because it's down. I would jump back in, but I get your thought process. To me, it broke this trend though, and that's no good. You'd be looking for a bearish retest here, and honestly, the market could rip into bullishness, and these would just have little mini pumps to the wayside. It's in a downtrend, clear as day in a horrible downtrend. It's also telling you that not to trade against the bulls. So I wouldn't even trade AVE3S unless it got back above the zone, or at least got back above this lower trend line. Just because something low, you can't guarantee it's going to pump back up to the upside. Watch for bullish moves. You got to look at the smaller time frames and see an inverted head and shoulder. Something like this. Look, you're in a bear flag on the 7-minute. The smaller time frames will tell you when this may come back to the upside. But, that's bearish. And that's overbought on the 7. That looks like it's going to dump even more. So I would be careful for AVE3S. Don't change a thing. If you're committed, they'll catch up. Yeah, perfect the way you are. Thank you. Can you do aggressive lifer one more time? I don't know why I like that so much. It only comes out when it comes out. Someone's got to defy me. You got to defy me and get me. Only difference is you have the announcer voice and I have the goofy voice. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. I remember when I first met Rodney, we were walking through the park and he's like, "You really do sound like that, huh?" It's so funny. Because, I mean, my voice, you know, I do put in an announcer voice, but for the most part, this is what I sound like. If you ask me a question and I talk to you, I'm going to say, hey, what do you mean? What are you talking about? You know, you could put on the indicator. Ribbon Finance, please. Calderonster, I'll be missing too much at double lever speed. I'm dying. Sam, do you know how often does KuCoin rebalance the 3S and 3L? They'll send you an email to tell you when they'll do it. It's like once every couple of months. So happy I found your channel, Lifer. Nice to have the positivity going on. Yo, we stay positive every single day here because we have a great life. I'm living my dream. I used to dream about doing this, and now I do it. How would I be upset? So every day that I get to live my dream, I wake up happy and excited to share my dream with each and every one of you. So let's keep the dream alive. Let's keep it moving. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in. Let's finish the super chats. I got to get through them all. I usually am a little better. Today, I'm just happy-go-lucky. Let's take a look at SWINGBY here. USDT. It's the Bitcoin tie. You know it is. You put a Bitcoin tie on, you feel like $1 million. Changes the whole way it changes everything. I'm telling you right now, a Bitcoin tie, go get yourself a Bitcoin tie. It'll change your life. So look, we talked about SWINGBY possibly bouncing to the upside. Look at this cup and handle for SWINGBY. And my team was talking about David Kettle was having a little conversation. I'm lurking all the time, guys. I'm watching you guys. I saw David Kettle talking with my man Peyton, I believe. And they were scheming on SWINGBY. They were both like, you know what, I'm eyeing that. And he's like, I'm in heavy, bro. I'm in heavy, brahas. Take a look at the daily time frame for that. And the daily is doing a little bit of a loop there. And you kind of have a symmetrical triangle for SWINGBY. We took SWINGBY for massive gains. Then we watched it pump back down. We took it for gains again off the 618 Fibonacci levels. Now it's holding about a 382. No, a 0.5. It's at the 0.5 fib and holding very nicely with some momentum. The daily looks like it could do damage. The 4-hour is about to do serious damage. Unbelievable. Already moving here on the 4-hour for SWINGBY. The 1-hour just needs to cool off. So again, it's just like Bitcoin. And Bitcoin might get short squeezed. It might push these coins up anyway. But again, so you zoom in. And this, I don't use the 15 in the 7 because I want to. I use them because I have to. Look, you can't see anything right here. It's like you have a microscope, you're at 100x. You need to go to 200x, 300x. Smaller time frames are simply, I tell my students, they're simply microscopes. They're a way to look into the chart. Look at SWINGBY. It's doing something ridiculous. As I talk about it, it goes off the radar. Let's go to the 7-minute. It's in a bit of a cup and handle here, even though it's hard to see. SWINGBY. Do you want to swing me? SWINGBY. Hey, look at that massive breadstick. And this is Bitcoin short squeeze and the S&P. When the S&P pumps, it's going to take up the altcoins. You're at the bottom of the channel here. You're likely to play games. And even if you reset on the 1-hour. So, honestly, I trade SWINGBY with a stop loss outside of the channel and just let it rip, dude. The 4-hour and the daily look absolutely beautiful. SWINGBY's already on the radar for the traders in my trading group. We already talked about it, but it's still on the radar yet again. We've been getting a lot of love out of SWINGBY, baby. SWINGBY, SWINGBY. It sounds funny, I know. Don't laugh. Try not to make you laugh, but SWINGBY. Savvy, cup and hattie to the SWINGBY. Swing that B all around, baby. Swing that B all around. Savvy, cup and hattie for SWINGBY. Possibly bagging on him to the upside for SWINGBY. And I'm telling you right now, that looks beautiful. We just showed you a bunch of charts that look just like this, and they pump to the upside. Falling volume with falling price says, where are the sellers, man? There's no one left. The only thing we could do is bounce back to the upside once you get pinned down. Where are the sellers, baby? And anything is possible. You could get stopped out. It might dump tomorrow all the way to the downside. Could be some bad news, and this thing could go to zero. You never know. Just because the probability is in your favor, you must always protect your capital. Your capital. But SWINGBY looking for a massive gain of 125%. SWINGBY. Interesting. I drew this bottom trend line just in case. You never know. If it didn't hold there, it was likely to come and drop back down here to the 886 Fibonacci level. I'm bullish on SWINGBY. We just got to figure out that 1-hour time frame first. SWINGBY. Shout out to anyone that may or may not be into SWINGBY. Shout out to anyone that's scheming on some gains for SWINGBY. If you didn't even know what it is, now you do. And if you just came to this channel for the first time, you're going to get a lot of information fast. Get a notebook, get ready to write things down, get yourself a whiteboard, and get down with the lifers, baby. SWINGBY, baby, SWINGBY. I just like saying SWINGBY, and you would too. It sounds cool. SWINGBY, you know. Swing low, sweet chariot, SWINGBY. You know, it's funny. Anyway, let me jump back into the chat. What y'all doing? SWINGBY, Theta, Mana, 3L, and Society. Someone asked about Society yesterday. You're not talking fast, they're listening slow. My man, I love this guy. Who said that? Who said that? I like that guy. Could you speak in tongues, please? Again, shout out to Hunter Man. There you go, did it. Keep it fast. Your energy is great. Both styles work. I first share your channel on a chill day, though. Everything is greatness. Shout out to Kevin Baker. You can literally slow down the playback speed if it's too fast. You're funny. Be your truth. Do you? Love you and blessings. Funny. Could you speak in tongues? That's funny. Who said that? You're funny. Sahara Beams, in the beginner's class, something you need to take multiple times, or is it a one-time class? Like it's continued? No, it's a one-time class, and we give you a copy of it to review. Perfect the way you are. So are you. Can we watch our recorded beginner's course? Yes, you can, whenever you want. So happy I found your channel, Lifer. Nice to have the positivity going on. Shout out to Dougie Stone, man. We love you, brother. Thank you. And I just saw a super chat pop in there. Yeah, there you go. From Bryson Gonzalez. Ribbon Finance, please. We'll take a look at Ribbon Finance. Supers, Theta, Mana 3L Society, and Ribbon. I thought they were talking about Electronium, Ethereum Classic. Yeah, Supers, Theta, Manual Society, and Wild, and Ribbon. Don't forget Ribbon Finance. The wealth transfer from the evil to the good-hearted people has begun, baby. I think that's what's going on, man. The evil is the money is leaving the evil and going to the good, baby. SWINGBY trade of the day, and that ETC for me, NFA, but we'll pull gains daily, baby. There you go. Super chat, Theta, Mana 3L Society, Wild, and Ribbon. Going to sign up for the beginner's course Tuesday. Don't think, just get it done, baby. Just get it done. Why are you thinking? Just make it happen for yourself. I never, when my life started to change is when I took action and got things done. So you want to sign up for someone that takes action and get things done? Just hanging out with me 2 hours. Telling you right now, I show and prove every day, and you want to be around someone that does that. That's a mentor. That's someone that they don't have to say a thing. They just do it. Let's take a look at Theta. Get to the super chats, baby. And like yesterday, we had to cut it short. I get it. It wasn't, we were in and out yesterday. So look, we talked about Theta bouncing to the upside here out of this strange channel. And I had it like this. Look at that. It kind of this cup. Theta went up 52% from the lows at $1 up to $1.61. Pretty nice, So, wow. So, let's take a look at Theta now. I'll delete my old work, and I'm going to show you how to boogie. You're going to go to the daily time frame, okay? First thing you want to look at is your next big resistance. That's all you really need to know, because if you don't get above there, you're not going to have bigger gains. So you set some resistance areas. You had strong support here. Looked like Theta was not going to break that $1. They just weren't going to go below $1. No matter how hard they tried, the $1 for Theta was going to hold. I mean, you had a bit of an inverted head and shoulder for Theta too. You had it, kind of. Yeah, you had it. Wasn't perfect, and it did break to the upside. So now what? What's cooking for Theta? Well, you got nice, strong support here now. Nice, strong support here, which held, and you retested it for a bounce. So now you're flagging out for Theta, and to me, you're making a cup and handle. That's going to blast. Going to blast. Let that daily pop up or down, whatever it does, but eventually it's going to reset down here. That's a cup and handle. I've seen this before, and honestly, why I like the cup and handle so much, because it's the pattern that breaks out of the bear. It's the pattern you see when everything starts to break out of the bear. And so it makes the most explosive moves to the upside. When you miss the cup and handles, you miss, long-term holds in great coins. You really do. So I believe we'll come down a little lower or go sideways, however it happens. Make a flag, reset here on the stochastics RSI. I'm looking at this for Theta. Massive gains again. And then that would put Theta back up here at about $2.36. That's my measured move for Theta. I would wait for the daily to reset, though. or we may make a pump. We could go higher, pump up. Let's look at the smaller time frame, like the 4 hour. 4 hour is actually ready to rock on theta. Interesting enough, right? But you got to get above this high here. You do have resistance for theta at $1.70. All right. Here's the falling wedge. That was weird. What was that? How did that turn yellow? Here's the falling wedge. Measured move is technically that whole pole, right? And just like everything else, this is just like Bitcoin. Like the 1 hour spent, 15-minute could be pumping. And the 7-minute was the golden child. Like the 7-minute could be the one now that just pumps every coin. Look at this. I can't tell you how many times I've seen the 7-minute do damage. It's crazy. ALEPH, I'm interested in the chart being so flat. Ergo, great project. Another POW winner. Proof of work, baby. Proof of work, baby. Proof of work, man. I'm old school, man. Call me old school, but I'm all about that proof of work. So I'm looking at data out of the 7-minute time frame, and I got a bigger projection for you on the daily. I hope you have enough good information, and then you want to keep doing your own thing on theta. Let's take a look at Mana 3L, USTD, USDT. So again, you go to the daily time frame. You want to look at the bigger picture. If you can't zoom out and really look at it for what it is, you can have a hard time. You're looking at this channel holding beautifully to the upside, and you kind of see that you're in this symmetrical triangle here. See this? For Mana. Starting to get tight. That is a 50% chance of a break to the upside, the length of the base of the triangle. Okay. That would position you up 77% gains. It's been the 77 recently. That's cool. Set your support and resistance lines. Let me take a look. The daily not in your favor, though. However, I've seen the anomalies happen, and there's still some bullishness in the air here. This 4 hour really wants to do serious damage. Just getting started. However, we're probably pinned on the 1 hour, just like everything else. But we'll probably have that 7-minute flag. I mean, this is crazy. So everything wants to do what I'm showing you. See, it's almost like I only have to really go over Bitcoin. That's why I go over Bitcoin so much. Because you can see every coin is really Bitcoin. I mean, that's kind of a double top of the 7. So what you're looking for is if you can get above this resistance right there in the top of the channel. You know, 7-minute is bullish, but the 1 hour is not. So this is the deal. You don't have to do any. I don't like to trade till the 1 hour gets low, because that's my sweet spot. All right. I don't care if I miss a huge pump. If you must, I showed you the smaller time frame, so they might pump us up like that. Then when the 1 hour comes down for the retest, it's golden. So that's why I don't care what price action does. I just want to get the percentage that comes out of the movement of the Stokes. You see? Don't worry about price so much. Worry about getting the momentumous move. So if you miss this pump, who cares? Stokes will reset. You just want to get what you want, which is when the Stokes get low and reset back up. Mana 3L. Also high risk trading this. Remember, it's a 3x leverage token. So Mana moves down a little bit, you'll move down a lot. You can lose a lot of money trading these. People don't realize they're very high risk, these 3L tokens. All right. Let's take a look at Wild. Wild, one of my favorite coins in the game. And Wild was about to pump out of this nice move, and it did. Look, we got Wild for gains. Look, it pumped here. How much did it pump? Pumped up about 10%. That's when you raise your stop to break even. The second you're up, the second a trade pumps up like this much, my stop loss, when I'm up 6 or 7%, my stop loss goes sometimes up here. And then once I'm up 10, my stop loss is at break even. Right? I might even start taking profits depending on how I feel. Fantastic info. You're the best to help people. I'm a mentor now. I'm a member now, and I'm reading my way through your website. Once finished, I will take some lessons, good education with you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I am like the worst at typing, especially when I think people are watching me, you know. But we have cryptolifer.com, everybody. Cryptolifer.com. We are working on this site. Right now it's cryptolifer.io. But we did buy the .com, baby, and we're ready to go. and melt faces off the world. But if you want to check out cryptolifer.io, check it all out. We have a great website for you. Come on in, see what we got to offer you. We got a awesome, you could download this cheat sheet right here. Give us your email, download this cheat sheet. This thing is so super fly. And keep it on your desk at all times. It'll help you. What's up? We are pamping. Let's effing go. Are we really pamping? You got me excited. We're not pamping. Why'd you do that? Fidel. Don't do that, Fidel. 7 minute is pumping, though. 7 minute wants to pump. So, yeah, you're right. No, we are pumping on the 7. Look what I just found on the 7 minute that no one else might ever see, but I'm seeing it. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. 68% chance of a break to the upside. You see that? Let's take the measured move, and the stochastics want to fly. I mean, the S&P's pumping, baby. They're printing money. They're injecting funds into the market, and it's going into Bitcoin. This says we're about to pump on the 7. Interesting. Back to that super chat for Wild. So I'm gonna delete. So Wild. So I'm just showing you how we would handle Wild. I like to delete my old work and look fresh again. It always just gives me the best perspective, you know. So look, we go to the daily time frame. And again, we're down in the dumps. Like, this is the lows. If you really believe in a project, these are the greatest places to buy it, you know. They set up some good market structure. And look at Wild on the daily, setting up for what I call the cup and handle handle. We already gave you the cup and handle for Wild like a couple weeks back. We traded it right here, and we nailed it for gains. We even traded this mini cup and handle here. Look, I nailed this cup and handle for Wild. I really did. You can go back and find it. Nailed that. Boom. That was a massive move. See? That was a cup and handle that gave us massive gains. So now we're looking at another cup and handle. First, we have this handle. But technically, we're in another cup again. Like so. See this? And again, another handle. That's looking very bullish on the daily time frame. Very bullish. I really like this project as a dollar cost average project. I like to put in, I want to eventually amass 10 grand and turn it into 70,000. I believe this could go back to $7. I mean, that's a 14x, right? This was a $7 coin back in the day. And I believe there's nothing wrong with the project, and they didn't stop working on it. They got a good team. You take a look at Wild here on CoinMarketCap, Wilder World. Number one, I love their website. I like their marketing. $43 million market cap, right? 500 million max supply, not even too big. Wild, man. The live Wilder World price today. And you can read more. They have good information. The native token of WildWorld serves as the governance token for Wild World DAO, the decentralized autonomous organization. These tokens will be used as voting mechanisms for Wilder stakeholders, as well as incentives to the expansion of the Wilder metaverse for new products and services to develop of fully virtual people, places, and things. Wilder World. Check it out. If you don't know Wild, this is a project that I really, really like. I'm latching onto. I like Flux and Wild as my DCAs now. Flux, Wild, and Gala, EGLD, are 4 of my DCAs. Wilder World is an immersive 5D metaverse built on Ethereum, Unreal Engine, and Zero. I mean, Unreal Engine's a big deal. When you see that, you want to be a part of it. They have a huge following. They're moving at the speed of light. I really like Wilder World. So, again, I try to pick winners. I picked Phantom. I picked Cake. I picked some winners. I'm picking Wilder World. I found Cake at 60 cents. I like Wilder World at 46 cents. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. And the market could have a huge meltdown. We could do something like this and have a huge double bottom again, and there may be a chance to get Wild back at 17 cents. So you never know. I don't want to, and that's why I DCA, dollar cost average, and don't put all my eggs in one basquito. All right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? 560 people. We got some people that need to hit that like button, baby. 110 of you to be correct. We were getting 800 people, 900 people on the live. We just couldn't breach it again. And for a week now, we have not able to get to 800 for whatever reason. Thank you for the $91 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. I'm so blessed to have each and every one of you here. Thank you so much. So look, let's keep it moving here with Wild in the super chats. Wild, I see a pump for 32% gains coming out of Wild if it can hold this support here. And this here. I like this trade. Let me take a look at 4-hour time frame. 4 hours ready to move for Wild, looking very, very bullish. So I'm going to put Wild on the radar to my trading group. I think they should put their TA on it. They should do their own analysis. And if it fits your trading style, by all means, right? Again, I am not a financial advisor. I'm also not a Signals Group. I also will never tell you what to buy and sell. I'm simply an educator, and I'm showing you how the last cup and handle broke out, and I'm educating you on another cup and handle, and I'm educating you about a project that I believe is going to do damage. Again, who knows what I think and who knows what I believe? That's completely up to you. If I trade this and make a 20x, will it change your life? No. If I trade this and I lose, will it trade? We know. Everyone's worried about the other guy. Like Mark Wahlberg. I'm the other guy, you know? Signing up for the course. I think Tuesday's the best day for me, is what I meant. Definitely get on there. Be you, bro. If people can't keep up with your speech, then they need to strengthen their hearing. Recently, I saw some WoW stuff remade in the new Unreal Engine, and it looked incredible for game graphics. Holy cow. Nice. I've been working for the man this whole summer, and I've been under a rock. But this dev cycle is ending. September is going to be a massive month for me. Or is good, too, but they need to fix their marketing. Yeah, nobody knows about them. They're not talking about it enough. I totally agree. They need to put massive amounts of money. Like, they need to get on the sites that people see. I agree with you. I got to call it out where it is, you know. So, and that's another thing. As you get older, you join my group, you're going to learn some trades are on the daily and some trades are on the 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? Some trades are going to take longer than others. It just is what it is. Not every trade is going to do the same, you know, or take the same amount of time. All right. Okay, let's take a look at Society, Ribbon Finance, Ergo, and ELF. Banging through these things. What are your thoughts on ALU and CHR? I like ALU. I own a big bag of it. Altura. I believe it's going to have a big place when the metaverse comes back. Big time. I'm huge on Altura. Yeah. Bitcoin miners are on a nice run up off the July 5 lows. Mara going for 5 to 20 to 15. It's funny. Someone asked me about Mara, and I was like, you know, I fought it on the cup and handle at 5 beans. Look at this. I was at a dinner party. No lie. It made me look really good. I'm sitting at a dinner party, and the guy's like, what do you think about this Mara stock? I'm like, oh, that thing's going to, and so he asked me here, he goes, and I, you know, again, I'm not a financial advisor. He just asked me, hey, what do you think of this? What does it look like? And I was like, oh, let me just take a look. I had my iPhone. I'm sitting on his back porch, and I draw this, and I'm like, dude, this isn't a cup and handle, dude. I went back, and the daily was super, actually, hold up, let me finish where it was. Let's see here. So I saw it here, the 1 hour's low, and we were in a handle. I drew the handle, and I said, man, this thing's about to fly to probably about $12. He came to my house like a few days later, or a week later. He said, man, it did exactly what you said. It went to $12. Mara's continuing to go up. This has something to do, this has leverage to Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining. So I didn't really even know what it was, Marathon Digital. But now I get it now, and I get why he may have asked me about it. Look, it went all the way up to 15, so there's a 3x right there. You know, he asked me about it when it was at like, not 7, double up though. Bang. Just funny. The TA plays out time and time again. You'd be surprised. Bitcoin looking very bullish on the 7-minute time frame. I'd be surprised if this doesn't push to the upside. Now what you have here, look how my TA is so insane. If you're a beginner, you're like, what? What is he saying over here? Look, we don't need this falling wedge, but it broke out. I mean, we called this wedge breaking out at the beginning of the channel. Just want to point that out, you know. This is getting interesting with that S&P pump. You got an inverted head and shoulder in the 7. Not a crypto, but any sit on, and I don't go over stocks. I'm so sorry. I don't do stocks at all for any reason. I'm the cryptolifer, man. You can go to a stock, dude, if you want stocks. Options play on Mara, Riot, and BitGo is a great way to play Bitcoin. Sympathy plays in the stonks. What up, lifers? Cryptolifer. Happy Wednesday, broski. Shout out to Cryptolicious, my man. Thank you for jumping on in. Did you cover Rose already? No, I did not go over Rose yet. We got to go over Society. What is Society? What are coin market diamonds? You saw that? Society, BNB, liquidity. Well, that's interesting. Society on PancakeSwap, all right? Does it give you the contract address, though? $284 million in volume? That's pretty big. I'm having a hard time finding out what this is. Society, hold on. That's new, that whole scanning thing there. DEX pairs, that's new. I never was able to do that. I don't think this is it, right? No. I don't know what it is. You got to help me out with what it is. Let's do Ribbon Finance. Ribbon sounds like some garbage, though. Whenever I hear the Ribbon, yeah, it sounds like it's some baloney, but you never know. Let's take a look at Ribbon Finance. So Ribbon's on Coinbase, Gate.io, and Uniswap. All right. Oh, come on, man. I didn't ask for EDM. I asked for soft house music. Someone call Epidemic Sound and tell them we need to do better about, like, hooking me up with real music. Anyway, let's take a look at Ribbon Finance for the crew. See, I don't want to lose people because the music isn't good. That's not fair to me. The information's spot on, you know. Wow, look at Flux in a flag about to pump even more. Flux has a lot of coins locked up. Once I learned that, I started buying into Flux immediately. I was like, what? They have 100 million what? Oh, I'm all over it. Now, I do want to know when they're going to unlock. That could be a problem, but for now, Flux is in an influx. There's an influx of movement to Flux. Possibly a move out of the flag for Flux for 25% gains. Be careful. The 4 hours getting a little overbought, but Flux has been a hot coin on the radar recently. Flux. I'm up 30%, and I just was DCAing into it, so pretty awesome. Flux, baby, Flux. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Did we take care of that little like issue? 633 people. Wow. It's sad because if you regular people had hit the like when we were really moving right here, you would have pushed us up to 800. But because you didn't, we lost momentum. So you lost our momentum. It's your fault. So for the rest of the day, you're going to feel like a piece of garbage for not hitting that like button, you know? How does it feel? How does it feel? Nah, I'm just messing around. Watch people just leave me. But the whole point is the more likes we get at the right time propels us through the algo. And we would have got to 800 people on this live, but people were playing games with that like button. If you come here, if you join, you got to hit the like button. It's a prerequisite to help us move forward. Please do the right thing. You don't want to feel bad about yourself. You want to feel good about yourself. If you hit the like button, you're going to be like, well, I did the right thing for lifer for the rest of the day. So someone might do the right thing for you. You get it? It's direct karma. Hitting that like button is direct karma for the kid. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's take a look at RBN USD here on Coinbase. Wow, Ribbon looking fancy for a move here. 1 hour's high like everything in the game. But you did get a breakout. Whole market's looking pretty crispy today, I'll be honest. Like something's brewing. Also, Wednesday and Thursday are my 2 favorite days to trade. You get your Sunday to Monday issues. Sometimes Tuesday can get sick from Monday, right? Then you have your Friday low liquidity. And then you have your weekend warriors and the scam wicks. And then you have Sunday into Monday and the issue. And then you have Monday false move Monday. So Wednesday into Thursday really is the best time to start really taking the face off the trade, baby. You know, 4 hours about to pop for this. I like what I'm looking at on the 4 hour time frame. You know what I would do? I would forget about all the other time frames. Literally, I know the 1 hour's high. I know there's this and that. I would forget about them. I personally would enter trades, based on I'd wait for the 50-minute at least to get low. At least for that. It's got a little accentuated here. It's a little strange, the price action, Stop loss to break even now, risk-free trade. This thing is going to bang out of the cup and handle. SWINGBY, baby. Bison, but stonks is no different than trading the KuCoin low caps that will go to zero. We're taking scalping volatility and not sitting for 3%. Exactly. Why not hit the like button, peeps? There's no reason not to. Bison 9, I do both, bro. Love you, though. Thank you for the 653 good karma likes, fam. Just 47 likes gets us to 700. Ergo was just announced as the next parallel asset on the FLUX network. Let's go, baby. And Ergo was in a tight channel. We talked about Ergo. So I like Ribbon Finance with the stop loss outside of the channel. You see? It's got a nice risk-reward ratio to it. Ribbon looks good on Coinbase USD for the 4-hour time frame, though. I trade Ribbon on the 4-hour only. When the 4-hour got extended and over, I would begin to take profits out of the trade. Funny, Ribbon Finance. Ribbon does look good to me. I like it. It broke out. I don't like to chase green candles, but it broke out already. Precise entry would wait for the 1 hour to reset, right? But the stop loss is deep enough that if the reset of the 1 hour should not take the stop loss out, if it does, something's wrong. And the trade really isn't going well. So if you get stopped out of that, it means that the price action didn't do what it was supposed to do in the first place. So that's why we trade the way I trade, because you're either going to hit a trade or get stopped out. If you get stopped out, it means you should not have been in that trade to begin with. Okay? Let's take a look at our baby Ergo. Ergo was just announced on the FLUX. Where did you get that news, too? I want to know where you got that news. And not Eternity Ergo, baby. Why is it doing that? ERG. Oh. So, look, I called a pump out of Ergo last night. Didn't make huge gains, but it did not get stopped out. It's now on the 4-hour double bottoming with momentum to the upside. Interesting. Let's see what it got on a wick last night. Went up a total of 7.62%. Right now, it's only holding a little bit of a 3.45. Again, no stop loss got hit in the making of that trade, right? So, to be clear, I'm not saying hodl stonks at all. I'm saying that if one wants, they could trade stonks, especially penny and low cap stonks, for massive gains, like people trade KuCoin gems. Flux is a Discord. Flux Discord announcement. Nice move, dude. Holding 1019 ERG. Wow, 1019. Okay. Malowski. Fresh suit, Mr. Cup and Andy. Shout out to Crypto Jones. Shout out to everybody here on the game. And we do have the Bitcoin tie ready to rock. And I thought this pocket square would match the tie with these little, see the blue? I just felt like the blue is the exact blue. The black matches, and then the heightened blue is the same kind of blue there. Little variations, but even with the white there, see that? See that match? I thought I did all right. I have a white one. I don't know where the white one is. Couldn't find my white pocket square. The white would have been fine. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm feeling tight and right, though. So it is good to go. And I'm not sweating my face off today. The humidity has left. It's just not, the humidity has left. You're rubbing off, Lifer. Was just feeding my dogs and said, "You guys hungry? Let's go, baby!" In the Lifer voice. I was like, are you serious? That's what happens. Yo, that's addicting. Let's go, baby. I don't even like doing that. Someone else does that, and it got stuck on me, you know. Bitcoin tie, Big Pippin. Pocket square looks perfect, brother. Thank you. Will there be some pocket squares when the new Lifer merch shop launches? Oh, yeah. We're going to have pocket squares for sure. Let's go, peeps. DOT is the best 10 crypto with the highest upside potential. I like DOT a lot, and I hold my DOT. I would never sold my DOT. I definitely keep my DOT for long-term holdings. 666 is the angel number, encouraging refocus. I believe that someone told me it was Sun. I work at the post office, and nobody wants the P.O. Box 666. I think it's a good P.O. Box. That's funny. Hit that like button. Come on. Have you FA'd Lido before? They seem to be making a name for themselves. Yeah, they are. Lido Finance is coming out there. Big Pippin spending cheese. I work at a warehouse. Hope I can have a job that I can wear a suit to one day. You will, man. Hey, I don't have a job. I wear a suit every day just because I want to. I don't have to go anywhere. I could wear whatever I want. I wear a suit because why not? Why not wear a suit? I always wanted to look nice, so why not? My dad told me my grandfather used to wear a suit every day to work, even though he was a bricklayer, which was absurd. Absolutely absurd. But he did it because he loved it. He loved it, baby. So Ergo got announced with some big news. Should make it pump a little bit. I had it on the radar as well. All right. Let's take a look at Ergo. I'm going to delete my old work and just look at it. I saw a quick flag. Didn't mean it was going to be the bee's knees. Look at this. On the 4-hour time frame, we have this beautiful inverted. We got this going here. Actually, you know what? It's almost like, look at this. Fine, you have that diagonal resistance there. You have the deep cut, which to me is also an inverted head and shoulder, is it not? You see that? We got a flag cooking, right, to the sideways action here, and you're oversold in the 4-hour time frame. The daily is squiggling, showing signs of support here. Well, you had previous resistance, bounce off support. This is interesting to me, for sure. It's funny when I'm not talking, right? It's like, dang, I talk the whole time, 2 hours straight, filling in the space. When I take a moment to think, I'm like, that's awkward. I haven't heard your voice in a second. You know, I swear I get bit by tiny mosquitoes that I can't see. Because I can't see them, but next thing you know, I have like a bump, and I'm like, what is that? Like, what is that? You know? I'm a mason and a concrete worker. I wear a suit to tell my kids that I'm a mason and a concrete worker. I'm gonna wear a suit to tell my kids and have a little life that makes damage on the market. Dude, my grandfather was a bricklayer. He wore a suit to work every day. He really did, you know. And he would put an apron on. He'd take the tie off, but he'd put it back on the train on the way home. You need to vacuum and air out the house, right? Got to remember to take your flea bath, lifer. I know, right? Itchy all over, man. So look at ERG about to make a move to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for ERG. It does have to hold. You could see it go down a little lower, but seeing some movement here. And with that big news coming out, it's interesting. If it holds this POC right here, it might come and bounce off that POC. But as long as it stays above this zone, I could see ERG making a move to the upside. The 4 hour is the most bullish time frame it has. Possibly 26% gains coming too to the next resistance. And it just got news out of Flux. Bullish on the 4 hour. Sometimes water gives me a stomach ache. Is that weird? Maybe it's the lemon. I don't know what it is. It's funny. How did I know it was 12 o'clock? I was running out of steam, and I run out of steam right when the show ends. And I ran out of steam right at 12 o'clock. I was like, dude, I start to talk slow. I start to just and something happens. It's like, well, your 2 hours are up, lifer. You gave it your all, baby. It's it. And I'm like, how is it over already, baby? Let's take a look at ELF, which is A0, right? Am I correct there? ELF.M. That is strange price action. Yeah, he said, I just want you to see that. I don't understand. I get it, man. I don't know what's going on with that. That is weird. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing got delisted soon. That is weird. I don't know what to say about that. I think it's broken. Is the API broken? Is that for real? That is strange. All right. It's not over till we the people say so. Okay. 32,400 subs and climbing. Thank you for the subscribing. If you haven't clicked the subscribe button, please click it and help the lifer and your lifer community. Shout out to Love Learning. Thank you so much. And everyone, we teach a course every single Tuesday from 3 to 5. This does say the first Saturday every month, 9 to 12, but it is Tuesday from 3 to 5 Eastern time. Jump on into this course every single Tuesday from 3 to 5. We had a great course yesterday. Had a really, really good time. All right. Jump on in. It's $99. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. We also have a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, hit the link in the description below. I should have it pinned every day here. Super chats all clear, Sammy. Thank you, man. Ah, cool. I'll just do the math on the whole 401k thing, and it never adds up for me. Anywho. Yeah, so I don't know. ALEPH did break down, and now it's doing something real strange. Makes me not want to trade it. I would be careful. That is really weird. I have no idea what's going on there. That doesn't look right. It looks like something broke. Like the API isn't correct. Something really strange. I should take that course all the time. Sand. I do want to take a look at Matic. Matic 3L was looking nice. Let's take a look at Matic. So Matic 3L still looking very, very bullish to me. Look how tight that thing is. I mean, that's a bull pennant about to blast to the upside. You look at the daily, still with momentum. I mean, when that thing goes, it's going to go hard, in my humble opinion. So, yes, it may be taking forever. It's already been a week and 12 days since I first talked about it. I already took 20% out of the trade. But look, lack of bearish momentum, falling volume with falling price. Dude, you could even take away this inverted. Let me get rid of this box that I had going on, whatever I was doing over there. But Matic 3L is still looking beautiful on the daily. A lot of people don't realize how long. Sometimes my trades take 2 to 3 weeks. But to make 178%, it is what it is, baby. Matic 3L for gains. All right. I have to run. Can someone cover the supers if they come up? Shout out to Dustin Calvo. We love you. Thank you, Dustin. Bison 9. Yeah, no wonder. Oh, yeah. Does Polkadot look bullish to you? It is gaining a lot versus ETH and Bitcoin. And any of the top cryptos for that matter. Is Matic 3L different from Polygon Matic? Yes. Matic 3L is a 3L token based off Matic 3L. So if Matic pumps, this will pump even harder to the upside. I've been watching this for like 2 weeks almost soon. So this has been like a honed on focus trade. Trading takes a lot of focus. People don't realize. The bigger gains come out of heavy focus. You need to watch something for a few days. Keep adding. Keep watching. Keep believing. Matic 3L for massive gains. Now, I wouldn't enter until the 1 hour comes back down again, right? So I put an alert here for the 1 hour to cool on off. It's that simple to me. I don't rethink the wheel. I try to listen every day with my headphones in no matter what I'm doing. Shout out to Timmy313, my man. I would love to cover supers. Shout out to the chief of crypto. The real Dalbon. I hit the like button 3 times. The LYXE new cheat sheet looks amazing. Can I share it with the public? Kind of want them to go and put their email in and get it in, you know? LYXE interview today on Frankie Candle Show today, Wednesday, August 10th at 5:30 p.m. Is it today at 5:30? I thought it was Thursday. Why am I getting it confused? It's today, babe? I'm on Frankie Candles today. Dude, I'm on Frankie Candles today at 5:30. That's going to be a big deal. I'm excited for that. I have no idea what that's going to be like. Like, you know, I don't know like what kind of questions they're going to ask me. I have no idea. I have no clue. I tried to watch him with Jason Casper the other day to get a little feel of what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I can send the website. So I'm going to be on Frankie Candles channel today at 5:30 p.m. Let's take a look at Frankie Candles. And it's funny, he has the New York skyline. I grew up in New York, so I remember seeing this my whole life. There used to be the Ravel Hotel, actually, was right near there overlooking the city. So check out Frankie Candles. Check him out. 23,400 subs and climbing. My man. He's the premier analyst over at BitBoy's channel. Always doing stuff. Always grinding. Check out my man Frankie Candles. I'm going to be on live today at 5:30 p.m. with my man Frankie. We're going to be over different strategies, things that we talk about, long-term ideas, and just kind of, I think we're going to get to know each other a little bit too. I'm asking him some questions about his life. Hopefully he asks me some questions about my life. And you guys just get to watch us just hash it out, have some fun. We're probably going to go over Bitcoin, talk about what we see in the charts. And I think it's going to be interesting to see 2 different traders with 2 different, slightly different perspectives, but that show up every single day and are dedicated to the craft. So excited to see what could be happening here. So look, this is just kind of, and remember, this is the 7-minute. Don't get too excited by 7-minute time frames. They're very, very fickle. I just want to make that very clear. However, the 15-minute has a little more gas, and the 15 minutes resetting for a possible move back to the upside here. Quite interesting. Bitcoin battling the $24,000 region. Cryptolifer, you're in good hands with the Candle Mafia. Thank you. Fill out the Theta Stream key application I emailed you when you get a chance. Maybe fill it out again if you did in the past and no one got back to you. All right, thank you so much for doing that, man. I appreciate that. I tried to watch Frankie Candles once. He kept talking green and red candles. You're funny, man. Frankie, like you, has a real good energy and positivity. Thank you for the 701 lifer likes. 700 likes. You people are amazing. Just put it out there. I prefer your TA over his style of TA. Frankie always has one eye on the charts. Check your TRB chart. Your price move on prediction almost hit today. Let's take a look at TRB. So I talked about TRB banging on them all the way to the end. No, it did hit today. It went above it a little bit earlier this morning for TRB. So we hit gains for TRB. Bang, bang, bang. It took a while, but eventually we nailed TRB for gains. Out of the golf course with my daughter. Got to get that cryptolifer time in. My man. Dude, that's awesome. You're out on the golf course with your daughter. I'm going to hit the LYXE tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'm going to do a real early tea time before my live stream. Take a look at Quant. Still in the best TA in the game right there, baby. Easy with the eye jokes. LOL. Candle Mafia. Yeah, like I said, I'm still 100% crypto for a reason. I like Frankie Candles, but if you don't use Market Cipher, it's kind of hard to get much out of it. Agreed. And that's the thing, and Market Cipher costs like $1,500. So in the end, he might, you know, everybody gets a kickback, you know. What are you serious, Sam? Nice. I love hearing that, bro. Hit him straight, man. Thanks, man. Have you seen the coin market cap chart for SORA? XOA. No, I have never heard about it. Ethereum Classic was ready to move. Look beautiful. Look at the breakout there. We called this pump to the upside yesterday on the channel on Around the Blockchain. I said this thing was going to fly. Simple, man. Easy money, baby. Easy money. 7% gains since we talked about it on Around the Blockchain last night. You know what I'm saying? So look at it on the daily time frame. And that's all you got to look at is trade your daily now. And as the market gets more bullish, we can trade the daily again. The daily, you can't really trade when the market sucks. I'm sorry, you can't. You got to use small time frames. You got to get in and out. There's too much volatility. It's too treacherous. Look at this daily. Consolidation on the daily, about to make a big move. Oversold in the daily. Lack of bearish momentum. Falling volume, falling price. This thing looks ready to move, baby. Ready to move. For $1,500, you could join Sam's group for a year and still have money left over to trade. Exactly. I hopped in last night because David and Peyton were talking about it. Not financial advice here. My man. Way too hot to even think about making a tea time here. A few more months. LOL, right? Man. Frankie always has one eye on the candle. All right, everyone, we're going to make a run for it today. I think we got through most of the super chats. Super's OP. Someone added OP. Optimism. So let's take a look at optimism. So look, optimism was beautiful. In a tight channel, wanted to pump, and low on the stochastics. Let's take a look at what was the daily high. See, the daily was overbought. So, and I always tell my students that, like, I may put out a trade, and that's the thing. Here's the problem, or not it's not a problem. It's just like the dilemma. It's a dilemma. You're low on the 4 hour, but the daily's high. I've seen the price pump anyway, but sometimes it won't. Look, it hit our stop loss right there, and you lose 12%. Oh well. Here's the deal. Say you traded this 10 times and you lost it 7 times. You would lose 7 times 12, which is 84%. 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times 2, 14, right? What if you won 3 times? 3 out of 44, that's 120, and added the other 12, that's 132. That's damn near double the loss. So you only need to win this trade 3 out of 10 times. So it's okay to get stopped out 7 times in a row. Well, not in a row, but you know. So that's why this trade didn't play out. The daily was not in your favor. See? The daily was extremely high. And the sad thing is, I've seen the daily high before and flip back up to the upside, and the 4 hour has pumped. So there's no guarantee of knowing what's going to happen. Let's take a look at optimism now. I'll delete my old work and look at it fresh again. The daily's now starting to get oversold and touching the 21-day moving average, which honestly, I was playing high risk. It's high risk if you trade against the daily. That's all I got to say. It's low risk if you trade with the daily. So this is could be really what we're seeing here for optimism. And Ethereum, proof of work, all that movement coming out, this will pump, all right? This will pump with the ETH news, with ETH moving up. Bitcoin goes back to 25, 27K. That's going to pump ETH back to 2,000, right? That's going to change the scope of the altcoins. They're going to follow suit. When ETH pumps, the whole market's going to start changing a little bit. So my wife sprained her ankle playing golf with her dad while we were on vacation a couple weeks ago. That clumsy wife of mine, so much. I've never seen someone spray their ankle. She must have been looking and like walked on something accidentally. Like, how do you sprain your ankle? I mean, anyone can do it walking. Bang, bang, bang. Super chats. Jupe. Let's take a look at Jupe. I'm still in Jupe. Most annoying trade of my life. I'm about to cut it off. I'm like, Jupe, you got to eventually make a move, Jupe. But, you know, it's so low in the daily. I'm just going to wait my turn. The last time I was in Jupe, I was in for 2 weeks. And then one day I woke up and I was up $300. And I was like, all right, I'll take it. So I haven't been stopped out yet. There's no reason to stop the trade. We were here. The daily looks ready to go. We're oversold. We're about to pop. I'm still in Jupe. It's taken weeks. I've been in Jupe since like July 20th. It's really been 2 to 3 weeks straight. I know it's annoying, but one day it's going to make a move, man, and I'm going to be the one to take the gains. I can't wait to post my Jupe gains. Jupe, taking forever, but still looking spicy. But it took forever for sure. Jupe, baby, Jupe. It's hard to go live every day. The whole world judges you. You're getting judged at every second of the day, but you have to remember that I got the plan. I'm the man with the massive plan. I know where I'm going. And if you want to come with, jump on in, baby. Jump on in, baby. You know. Deep dive Sora. Come on, man. The live stream is done. It's 12:12. Don't do that to me. Super chats, deep dive Sora. All right, we'll take a look at deep dive on Sora, and then we're out of here. It's usually the end of the day when I'm tired, when I'm last, we get some good news. So let's take a look at Sora. $3.36. Market cap is $3.8 million. It has more than one. What is that? Avalanche address. It has 2 addresses, which is nice, or Sora address. It's its own market. What is Sora? SORA is about creating a supranational economic system that can efficiently provide capital to producers, thus pushing humanity forward, as well as supernatural. That's a new word, supranational. I like it. Like above nations, you know. Democratic governance structure to allocate capital in a fair way. It is both a new economic system that decentralizes the concept of a central bank, as well as a network that implements a new way to architect a parachain blockchain that connects to the Polkadot relay chain and ecosystem with built-in tools focused on DeFi. The SORA network excels at providing tools for decentralized applications that use digital assets such as atomic token swaps, bridging tokens to other blockchains, and creating programmatic rules, including digital assets. SORA XOR is the native utility token that is used for transaction, elastic supply, enable holders to a certain amount to become a citizen member of the SORA parliament, and used to add liquidity and pairs on PolkaSwap. SORA. I thought I knew about this coin. Is it that new? I would have sworn I've seen the name before. $3.7 million market cap, very small, circulating supply. Total supply only 400,000. That must have to grow. Let's take a look at the website. Is it worthy? Sora.org. They're already trying to do the .org thing. Supranational. Supranational. Welcome to the many worlds of Sora. Sora is working to become the new economic system for the Earth, the metaverse, and beyond. I mean, they're thinking big. Someone who thinks big can do big things. A democracy based on multi-body sortation. The SEC probably doesn't like that. They probably don't like this. See, what's good for the humanity isn't good for the powers that be that are trying to hold us down. Humanity will win in the long run. So right now, for the next 10 to 20 years, it's going to be a battle with the old legacy system and the beautiful people of humanity that want to move forward. That's a really good ramen place in Las Vegas called SORA. And where can SORA be traded? It's on Gate.io only, PolkaSwap and Uniswap. Gate.io XOR. So we can look at it here. SORA token. on Polonia next. I'd rather the Gate IO version. Wow, it's all the way down to the dump, so it's like a rug pull, right? Look at this thing. Came out on the 21st of December at $86, and it's back at 3 beans. I mean, he came out in the middle of the bear, so you'd have to believe in this to really get into it. I don't want to talk about it again. All right, I'm moving on. It looks good. It's packaged nice. I'm all set. I don't catch falling knives, and I don't go after ground. I don't pick up gum on the side of the street, and that's what this is right now. I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but I'm not with this. All right. Let's go. Where are we going? All right, everyone, I'm out of here for the day. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, and I'm out. Thank you for the $113 in chat revenue, the 1,700 likes, and the 541 people still kicking it with me on the live. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, and we went sideways most of the live stream, stayed at about 24K the entire time. Didn't get a chance to show you the pump. Like sometimes like, there it is, baby. We didn't get to do that, but we'll do it next time. All right, next time. Don't worry. We'll do it next time over here, all right? Sammy Cup and Andy take care of you, huh? Every time, huh? Every time you come to the shop, Sammy Cup and Andy gonna do it, huh? So look, looks like the 1 hour wants to stay pinned, which is interesting. And we're gonna wait for the 15-minute to come on back up. I see a pump for the 15-minute for Bitcoin, the length of the pole here. And you're breaking out as we speak for Bitcoin. 15-minute wants to push to the upside, so let it do what it wants to do. The measured move would take you as high as the next resistance to $25,000. So that would also incur a short squeeze. And you can see they keep squeezing shorts right there. They squeeze some shorts. They squeeze a short right now. 15,000 just got liquidated again. So likely we head up here to about 24,500 at least as the shorts continue to get squeezed. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Join my trading group if you want more information about Bitcoin throughout the day. If you want updates about Bitcoin, I'm there for you. We do a weekly screen share every Thursday from 6:30 to 8:30. Jump on in for that. We also do token metrics. We give you my token metrics account, what I'm looking at. That costs $1,000 a month. We do so much for your 99. You will not believe it. We also teach a course. Of the 700 people in my group, there's probably at least 400 to 500 people that have taken the course or more. So we're a group of educated people, not just a random group. Also, I run my group very well with good energy, positivity, no profanity, and love. And because of that, we have a really, really, really positive and amazing group of people. So shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Catch me today at 5:30 on Frankie Candles. I'll show you the chart. We'll go there again just to kind of keep you going. Go to Frankie Candles. I will post that link right now in the description of the comments here, in the comments. Check out Frankie Candles. Check him out. We'll pin that too as well real quick. Check him out and come to my live stream with him today. I'll be yelling Sammy Cup and Handy at our local double A team games. Everyone looks at me like I'm nuts. They just don't know. Much love to the community and for everything you do, Sam. Have a great afternoon. Shout out to Paul Menno Nick. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Shout out to Adingo, 8 Masatoshi. 123, Crypto is Life from JFK, baby. You're in JFK Airport? Shout out to David Kendall, Roddy Robinson, Love Learning, all my moderators, Calderonster, and everyone that came to the live stream. You know, East Jordan and everybody here, Crypto Wifer included. I love you all. Thank you so much for making it an amazing day. We're going to have an amazing time. And we called the pump last night. How could we be upset? Shout out to each and every one of you. I'll keep you updated for Bitcoin. The 50-minute looks bullish to me. Let's watch the 50-minute. When that finishes up in the next couple hours, we will reconvene. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I'm going to head back into my office, into these screens, and I'm going to be doing what I do. I love you. Have a great day. Live in love. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do anything. The second someone is negative around you, get away from them. If it's your boss, find a new job, find a new place. God has a definite destiny for you, but you must go after it. He wants you to grab it yourself. He's not going to do it for you because it just doesn't, it's not the same. So just like if you're a teacher, you don't want to give your students everything. You want them to, you want to watch them figure it out. That's where the gratitude comes from as a mentor. So I love you all. Have a great day. Believe in yourself. And you can do anything you put your mind to. I love you all. And gratitude. Thank you so much for coming to the live. I couldn't do it without you. I'll see you today on Frankie Candles. You get a double action here. Again, another day running the gambit around the internet. Have a good day. Be safe.